All right, let's see. I think the mic is working. I hope it's working. All right. Anyways, so hey there, Tauruses. I'm back here today with another video for you guys. This time I got a new deck for you guys. If you guys haven't already known, which is the Mystical Moments. All right. So we're gonna pull up your guys' generals using those. We're gonna do your guys' love with the Rider Waite Tarot deck, and then we're also going to do your guys' career and finances using the Mystical Medleys, and then end off your guys' reading with my personal customized deck for you guys, which is like some of their physical or characteristics of the person, what they wanted to say to you. It's like some love messages and some affirmations for you guys as well too. All right, so pulling up your guys' channels, we have the King of Cups. By the way, I also wanted to let you guys know that some of you guys, those of you guys that have been manifesting that particular person, like if you guys have been specifically manifesting a particular person to come into your life, I'm getting that is going to be coming in soon more than you guys realize. Like that, it might not be the person like your guys' ex or whatever that you guys wanted in the past, but the next person that you guys could potentially be with might be the one or the person that you guys have been manifesting. Okay, so immediately I'm seeing that there's somebody here that has emotions, right? There is some sort of emotions here, but the problem is that it's not being expressed whatsoever. So there might be some sort of person that I wouldn't be surprised if this person has some sort of insecurities. Right now, it's already getting straight to a person that you guys are already thinking about. And no matter how hard you guys try or whatever, this person is just not wanting to put in the effort to make some sort of offer or commitment to you. We got the Strength reversed as well as the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. But it's so strange because they have feelings for you. Isn't that weird? This person could have some sort of fire in their chart, maybe earth, but I'm mostly getting water. Hmm. I think this person had a hard time making a decision when it came to you. I wouldn't be surprised if there was another person that was also in the mix. I mean, take that if it resonates. But this person probably had to make some sort of decision whether they had to choose you or maybe another person or maybe probably their work and career. And I think that they decided to just like put this off to, to the hanger and just like work on something that they really needed to work on is kind of what I'm getting here. Let me see. Mm. This person hasn't been like themselves after you guys stopped talking or haven't made any sort of contact. I feel like I believe this person, fooled around a lot. They possibly might have, like to party a lot or hang out with a lot of people. But I feel like after you guys stopped talking or there wasn't or like the connection wasn't there like it used to be. It's like they weren't themselves or they weren't feeling like themselves with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, I was feeling this sense of insecurity here, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse is coming up, which is a symbolism of insecurity, feeling like they're not good enough or whatever. And I think that is also the reason why it caused this sort of fallback. I don't know if maybe you presented yourself a certain way, like maybe you guys don't aren't like the richest person or whatever, but maybe in their eyes they kind of put you in some sort of pedestal where like, oh, this person has a lot more money than me, or this person is way better or good looking, like why would they choose me out of anybody else around here and things like that. And I think they kind of self-loathe themselves in regarding to that is kind of what I'm getting here. And that probably also was, a main concern in their heads as well too, is kind of what I'm getting here. Pulling up what else for your guys' generals. Let's see. Hmm. Some of you guys are a little bit upset when it comes to your guys' stability. Some of you guys are just not feeling it. Some of you guys might be having some. So I'm mostly getting stability with the Four of Wands, but it could also be regarding to a house. Like maybe you guys have been having issues with the house or something like that, or something regarding to household, especially if you guys live with some family members or whatever. Some of you guys might have been looking for a house, but you guys couldn't find one that really suits you or one that you really liked, is kind of what I'm getting here. Some of you guys in general, the stability is just not really stable in your guys' life. Some of you guys might have been looking for a job and you just haven't found that job. Like, I mean, pays enough for you, but it's not something where it's like stable enough for you, if that makes sense. Something that you guys feel comfortable in. Maybe you guys want to go out and like, decorate your home or get yourself a garden, or maybe you guys want to like, maybe go out shopping or whatever. You guys can't do that because you don't have the financial means for that. There's some sort of toxicity that needs to be released, like especially if you guys live with certain household members. Page of Wands as well as the Devil. I meant to say death, but devil accidentally came out. Some of you guys, there could be a certain toxic person in your guys' life. I literally meant to say death card, but I said devil. Be careful of people you guys live with or people who live with you. Like, it doesn't even have to be people that live with you. There could just be certain people that come into your guys' house or visit your guys' house, and they could bring in some sort of negative or toxic energy, and you guys don't even realize that. There could be a if you guys have been wondering like why every time you've been trying something, like whether you guys try a different job or try to move or try to improve your guys' stability and why things are not working, I feel like it has something to do with somebody like putting some sort of bad juju or like negative energy in regarding to your guys' house is kind of what I'm getting here. I'm mostly getting somebody to be of a younger energy, a fire sign is kind of what I'm getting here. So be careful when it comes to that, all right? But anyways, let's go and pull up your guys' love messages. So starting off for those of you guys that have a particular person in mind, let's start off with that. Okay, for those of you guys that have a particular person in mind, let's see. Well, first of all, there's going to be a new start between you two, and the magician came out. I was getting the magician in my head. I did tell you you guys were manifesting before a particular person to come into your life. And I'm seeing it, and we literally have the emperor. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are going to be in a relationship with whoever this person is. This person could be a fire sign. I'm mostly getting Sagittarius. If this sounds like it resonates to you, then yeah, this is definitely the person that I'm seeing. I'm seeing a brand new start with this person that you guys are thinking about. Let me see how they feel about you. Did you guys know that they've been stalking you or watching you for a while? We're putting a like there's a lot of stalker-ish like cards that are coming up here. The Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, which all talks about like observation and looking at things very closely. And don't forget about the Strength card as well too, which is like also this person also nurturing and keeping watch of the tiger and things like that is kind of what I'm getting here. Huh, this is strange. This person is wanting to come in and make an offer to you. They're wanting to come in to communicate, to express their emotions towards you. They feel like you are able to somehow tame them in a certain way. If they have this sort of outgoing, enthusiastic like personality, or where they can't like sit or stand in one place and they always have to do something, it's like you kind of help them calm their flame down a little bit. And it doesn't have to be like where they feel impulsive. It could also be, their passionate feelings about you or how they feel towards you. It's like even if you guys kind of rushed into the situation, it's like you kind of help slow down the process a little bit, if that makes any sense, right? And say they sense your beauty, they sense your nurturing and caring side to you, and they just see you to be like the person that they can spend the rest of their life with, or somebody that they see a potential like future with, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's see how you feel about this person, though. Mm, hmm. I'm sensing that this isn't the first time you've dealt with this person, though. Maybe that's why they've been feeling this insecurity to come back towards you, because you guys probably, this wasn't probably the first time you guys dealt with this person, right? We got the Sun reverse, we got the Knight of Pentacles, and we also have the Tower here. So you guys possibly might have had a fallout with this person in the past here, whether you guys were in a relationship or not. It might have, you guys might have not literally been in a relationship, but there might have been some sort of like some sort of challenges or blockages within the connection that prevented it from going into its fullest potential. Let me see why this didn't fulfill you. I want to figure that out. Okay, so I'm sensing heartbreak here, but I want to see why. There was something very mysterious about this person. You weren't very sure about this person yourself. Some of you guys might have found out what they were doing behind the sidelines, like, God forbid if they actually were cheating on you or anything like that. I mean, that's like the worst case possibility, right? That could happen. But I'm mostly getting that there was just a lot of sense of mystery. There was a lot of things that this person didn't want it to reveal. And like, no matter how hard you try to put in the effort to like try to get close to this person or try to understand this person, it's like you always felt like you were being like unintentionally gaslighted, right? And this person just always kept putting a lot of barriers and you just kind of like gave up. You guys were like, I'm tired of having to put in most of the effort when you're not willing to be open up to me as well too, right? We got the 3 of swords here, we got the moon card as well as the 7 of swords. And I don't get this person to be a bad person. I just feel like that they kind of didn't realize what they were doing. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if this person, when it came to other people that they were dealing with, that they were doing the same thing. But even so, it was like, and come on, like, why would you want to do this to me if you see that I'm the one that's putting in most of the efforts? Like, if the person is literally trying to put in the effort, trying to open up to you, it would be obvious, common sense for you to want to do the same thing back. But honestly, I just feel like it's mainly because of this person's own issues. I think they had some sort of emotional problems, emotional traumas that made them act this way. I wouldn't be surprised if they were in a very serious relationship in the past and then that kind of torn them apart. But even so, it doesn't give this person an excuse to treat you that way. And so I mostly see you guys kind of walking away from this. I see you guys like healing yourself from whatever happened between you and this person. And I just saw you guys moving on. But the thing is that even though you moved on from this person hasn't moved on from you. They ever since you guys walked away from this person and moved on, they found you to be much more desirable and attractive. So if they had any other options, like I'm not seeing that, but if that was a possibility, they they weren't even involved at it in at all. They always thought about you and they thought of you to be the only person that they wanted to be with. And the fact that you guys seem to be much more independent and that you guys are doing their own thing, it's like, they found you to be very interesting and mysterious and they wanted to come towards you and things like that. But the thing is, the way how they're wanting to come in towards you is they have been planning on a way how to come back towards you so that this situation doesn't happen again, if that makes any sense. They literally thought about the possibilities of what would happen if, for example, if you guys were to reject them, or if you were to block them, or maybe if you were to say yes, or maybe even consider the possibility of getting towards them. They've thought long and hard about the possibilities of what could potentially happen, if they were to come and contact you. So let's see what are their intentions or what are they planning on doing. So we know that they are planning to come in and they're wanting to contact you. And once again, the 3 of Wands here signifying that they've been watching you from afar and they've been waiting for a right moment to come in and to talk to you. Let me see. So yeah, they're wanting to make some sort of passionate offer, express their feelings and emotions. And let me see. I feel like they want to start over. Whatever bad settlements or things that you guys happened in the past, it's like they want to forget that it happened ever again and they wanted to start it over, like clean from scratch, right? Let me see what this is. I wouldn't be surprised if there were other people involved. For some reason, I was getting that there was some sort of third party, whether it's, it doesn't have to be with another lover, or maybe it doesn't have to be like work related, but it could also be like some of their friends, maybe even their family that they talk to. I wouldn't be surprised if they put in a very bad word in regarding to you, is kind of what I'm getting. I'm mostly getting if you know that their friends know you or their family, right? I'm getting that I wouldn't be surprised that, if they put in a very bad word for you and that is from you and that is why they had this kind of sort of they basically took their words over what they saw for themselves. And I think now that that happened, they regretted that. Now they see that who you really were and that all these people were doing was just out of jealousy and they were just jealous and they wanted to manipulate the situation, and now they wanted to get out of that, and they after realizing who you truly were, right? is kind of what I'm getting here. So they're coming in and they're wanting to settle this, and they also kind of want to explain to you about what happened and things like that, and that they basically were sorry for what the way how they saw you and treated you, is kind of what I'm getting here. What is the let me see. What is the overall outcome here? Mm. Mm, I don't see you guys wanting to pursue this. I don't see you guys wanting to take this person back. And I feel like you guys are going to do so proudly without any regrets. I think you guys came to the realization that even though, yeah, they might come in apologizing and confessing their feelings for you, I think deep down you guys ended up finding out that this person was just not reliable whatsoever, especially if they show those type of tendencies in this past. And so I'm getting you guys potentially moving on to find somebody that you guys know you guys can rely on. And even so, I feel like maybe you guys recently broke things off, or maybe you guys broke things off a long time ago. But honestly, I think you guys don't see this person to be very much in the limelight anymore. I don't see you guys really still possessing any sort of feelings towards them anyway. So I just see you guys basically moving on, to be honest, and finding someone potentially way better than that. And if I were to be honest, I mean, like, look at that. No regrets, having no passion or desire towards this person, literally walking away and moving on because you just don't see the long term commitment with this person, right? Just to put it in simple terms. What about for those of you guys that are single and looking for your soulmate? Let's see. Well, first of all, you guys are having trouble deciding whether you guys should focus more so on yourself or the relationships. You guys are having a very difficult time balancing things out. Some of you guys might have took the time within to figure out if relationships is really something worth thinking about or investing your guys' time on, and I see you guys mostly closed off. Let me go deeper into why. Hmm. Some of you guys just I think it's because of your guys' preferences on what kind of person you guys are looking for in a relationship. Some of you guys prefer to be with somebody that, maybe you don't like the way how they communicate, maybe they don't communicate enough or express themselves enough. For some of you guys, long distance might have been an issue, and that is why you guys aren't considering. Some of you guys are just tired because you don't see other options that are opening up to you emotionally, and you are having to invest in all the time and put in most of the effort. And I'm getting that is why you're like, you know what? Why should I invest my time into any relationship if nobody else is wanting to invest their time within me, right? But let's just say figuratively that there was a person that were to come in. Let me see who this person might be. If you guys do consider finding someone or being with somebody. Hmm. I do see you guys I do see you guys potentially getting married, or at least you being in a long-term commitment with somebody. But I don't feel like it's gonna be your guys' ideal type, if you know what I mean. Yeah, they might have the good looks and things like that. Yeah, they might be good looking, but I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't so financially invested or had a lot of money. So if you guys were expecting that, you guys can just throw that idea out the window. Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's go more in details about who this person might be. They could be a fire sign. Also, I'm getting Scorpio, maybe Earth, but mostly fire. Let me see. Some of you guys might meet this person through friends or family, is kind of what I'm getting here, or somewhere where there's like a big gathering. This is not a manipulative person. This is somebody that really truly cares about people's feelings. So if you guys dealt with any of those type of people, you can just relax and rest easy when it comes to this person, is kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like also, I don't know why I need to tell you this, but they went through some sort of karma when it comes to how they were treating other people, and that's why they are not going to do that to other people in general. For some reason, I'm also getting like other ways you will know who this person is they will try to ask friends or things like that for help in their financial situations, friends and family and things like that. is kind of what I'm getting here. So, like I said, if you guys were expecting a rich billionaire or millionaire or whatever, I'm not getting that to be that type of person. So, so you guys can throw your expectations out the window if that's what you guys were expecting. I mean, I'm just putting out what is a potential person. You guys can just take it or leave it, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. All right, let's go into your guys' career and finances now. I'm pretty sure this one must be really good too. Let's see. For those of you guys that are already in a career or a job, let's see. Well, you guys are sort of struggling, but you still are trying to make it ends meet, right? You still are keeping it on, keep on going, and things like that, trying to make it towards the end, even though it's really stressful and not something that you guys are enjoying. So basically, you guys are just not enjoying the road to success at that moment. But I see you guys still trying because you guys are hoping for some sort of result, and I'm gonna see if this is worth holding on to. Let me see. To be honest, if you guys were expecting to become this new face of this company or become this major CEO or whatever, I don't get that to be happening. I see you guys potentially maybe even considering going to a different job because you guys are just tired of struggling and you guys are not getting the results that you need or wanted. But what's strange is that after you guys leave this job, I see you guys finding a job much more better and something that you guys have always wanted to be in, which is interesting. What about for those of you guys that are looking for a job? Hmm. Well, I think you're gonna like this new job that you guys are gonna be in. I feel like you guys are gonna get a lot of attention in whatever this job is going to be. Um, Let me see. I need to figure out what it's trying to say here. You're gonna love how the environment is within this job, how there's like if you guys were worried about any sort of scandalisms or if there's some, illegal stuff that might potentially happen in your guys' job, I don't know why it's coming up here, but apparently it's wanting to um come up here. But if you guys are worried about any sort of tense environments or if there's something illegal happening in the background of whatever type of job it is, don't worry about it. I feel like it's a very good and balanced workplace and job, and I feel like you guys are going to enjoy it. For those of you guys that if you guys do consider about wanting to get into a promotion with this job, I see you guys are going to stand out very much well from the crowd. And obviously if you guys do want to get promoted, you have to stand out from the crowd, right? So I see you guys gaining a lot of attention, being bold and passionate and going after it. So your guys' skills and things like that and your determination is going to be seen. But also just want to say also that you guys might go through some sort of challenges and it is going to be difficult for you guys to make it to the top, but it's going to be worthwhile. It is going to take some time. For those of you guys that are wondering, like I said, Eight of Wands reverse, it is going to take some time as well too, is kind of what I'm getting here. For those of you guys that are wondering what type of job it is, I feel like it doesn't have anything to do with transport or communication, if that is something that you guys are looking for. Some of you guys, it could be in regarding to law or criminology, like becoming a judge, a lawyer, and things like that, something within the justice system or something that involves like bringing justice to people or something humanitarian is kind of what I'm getting here. For some reason, I'm getting acting. I don't know why acting or drama or theater is coming up, but that could also represent that as well too. All right then. So now ending off your guys' reading with my custom deck, the one that everybody loves and enjoys doing. All right. Let's see. July. So this person could be born on July, or July might be significant. So, like, maybe you guys might meet this person in July. They could be bisexual or pansexual, is what I'm getting here. This is not going to resonate with everybody, okay? So, I don't want people to be freaking out. This is very specific, okay? We got American, so they could be American as well, too. Let me see what else. Kindness matters. So another affirmation for you to always stay kind because you guys are gonna receive tenfold. Make your own manic. Manic. I can't talk. Make your own magic. So always remember that you guys have the power to manifest, and manifestation is going to be very important, especially for you, Tauruses, because you pulled up a lot of manifestation cards. So make sure to like start working on your spells, your guys's law of attraction methods, and things like that. Make sure you guys are working on that because I feel like right now is going to be a really good time for you guys to do so. Let me see. They could have medium length hair. Okay. What else? They could be a Capricorn, so another earth sign. So you could be dealing with another earth sign, or they could have Capricorn in their chart. Let's see. Wake up and be awesome. So remember that every single day you are awesome, and every single day at least accomplish one small goal for yourself. All right. Just one small goal goes a long way to help your guys' overall being in your guys' life, right? If anything, my teacher always said that, like, I've always had trouble, like, not to go on or brag about myself or whatever, right? Or talk about myself. But what I'm trying to point out is that, my I always had trouble having to finish up homework and things like that. So my teacher always told me that at least doing one homework at a time or at a day is just enough to finish it all at like by the end of the year, right? And in doing so and keeping that mindset, it helped me to literally get my homework done, even though I hated doing it. So just remember that one small goal, right? You don't have to do 100 push-ups in one day. Just starting off with 5 push-ups a day, and then when you feel comfortable you can go up more, is going to help you tremendously, and it's going to get you in the habit of doing that, right? Doesn't have to be exactly exercises or push-ups, but just an example of what I'm trying to get here, right? Going more into it, let's see. A little progress each day adds up to big results. Exactly what I was saying. All right. So start working on those small goals to help you achieve your bigger goals. All right. I would also suggest you guys start journaling down some of your guys' smaller goals and bigger goals and how you can achieve them as well too. Spring. So you guys might meet them during the springtime or summer. We are coming up in spring. So be prepared for that. Let me see what else. Okay, so they could be part of the LGBTQIA plus community. It doesn't have to be exactly that, but like they could be an ally as well too of that. They could also be a Virgo. We're coming up with like a lot of Earth sign. You could literally be dealing with an Earth sign, or they could just have a lot of Earth in their chart, which is very interesting. I am gonna do Virgo and Capricorn next, but still, that's kind of interesting. Let me see. We got dream, create, and inspire. So remember that in order for your dreams to come to life, you need to kind of actually do it in the physical 3D world so that you can also inspire other people to do the same thing, right? I mean, that's what dreams are for, right? Once you start manifesting them into the 3D world, right? It's like you're also inspiring other people to do the same, right? Let me see here. Stay golden. All right. So remember that you guys are golden, that you guys are amazing just the way you are, and you are meant to stay and be in this world because you guys have a bigger purpose in life. All right. And we have home. So home might be some sort of significance here. So maybe you guys might meet them in their home, or you guys might visit their home, or vice versa. The way how I'm also getting it is this person could be a homebody. So this person could love to be in, stay at home. I'm getting like a lot of Cancer like traits. So maybe they like family, or they love to stay at home a lot most of the time, is kind of what I'm getting here. Or home in general could have some sort of representation as well too. So what I get, look, water. So they could be a water sign as well too. That's interesting. Just when I said Cancer, like a lot of homebody like energy, we got water. They could have an androgynous aesthetic, which honestly I'm not surprised in this kind of generation. Let me see. You are powerful, beautiful, and brave. So remember that, all right? So you guys have the power to do whatever you guys can. You guys are amazing and beautiful just the way you are, and always strive to take risks, right? Even though it might be scary, but billionaires didn't become a billionaire just sitting there in the couch and playing video games, right? Although some of them could now in this generation, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? I think I'm able to pull out like maybe one or two cards, and then after that, I'm going to end this video. So let's see here. They could have a feminine aesthetic. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up one more card here. Oh, we finally got a love message. There is no one in this world that could ever take your place in my heart. You own my heart completely, and I love you dearly for that. I can't wait for you to come home so I can tell you how much I miss you. Isn't that sweet? That's beautiful. I was wondering when a love message was going to come out, and then literally just when I said a couple more cards, and then it popped out, right? So, anyways, that's what I have for you, Tauruses. Hopefully, you guys liked it and it was really helpful for you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.